Wait. Do we have an intro for our channel?
Not really, I guess. I'll just do this one now on the spot. I mean, we're recording now anyway.
Wait, we gotta come up with an intro. Oh no.
Oh no.
Okay, hi guys!
Yo.
We don't have an intro.
No, we don't. I'll just do it now. Okay, what's up everyone who randomly stumbled across this video on YouTube and or podcast on SoundCloud while you're watching this.
No,
I'm Jamie from GMT
Hi
Productions.
guys, you stumbled across something good today.
Yeah.
This is WIPN Skits. Podcast.
It's the first one in a few months. We are back from our hiatus. We've figured out what we're going to do with our channel now. Figured out the direction. That's why we've actually been...
We've done things. Yay!
Yeah.
Expect more uploads very soon. Basically, WIPN is going to have some stuff going up.
Yeah, we've got a lot of really exciting projects coming up for us. It's pretty much why we haven't been uploading.
We've already done a lot of exciting projects too. We've
just
got
need to
a lot
upload
of
them.
things.
Yeah, we really just need to upload them. That's why we've been on such a hiatus. Anyway, people on SoundCloud probably don't really know this, but yes, we do have a YouTube channel. Search up WIPN podcasts and gaming videos.
It's a very long title. We didn't have another name.
I know. Work in progress name, the best we could come up with. But it's good though. It's good though because it's unique.
Name.
It's good though because it's unique. Really.
Yeah, it is. It's really unique. If anything else, it is unique.
Pretty much. So anyway, on to today's topic. Today we are going to be talking about things that we're hyped for, part 2. Basically, just like last time, we're going to be talking about things that, as we said, we're hyped for. Whether it is an anime, a game, or a TV show, a new book series, just basically anything that we're hyped for, we're going to be talking about it in depth, pretty much today. For this podcast, so
she says.
In depth. We're gonna talk about this in depth. That's what she said. Not really. That was a really good joke.
No, the only thing that me and you can talk in depth about is the things that we've really researched, which is the things that we're actually hyped for.
Anyway,
let's start with the things that we're less hyped for. So I'm not gonna start with Persona, and you can't start with Pokemon.
Okay. I guess really, in terms of the next anime season, I'm not really too hyped for anything. None of the anime don't really look that good. A lot of
the anime don't look that good.
There are only 2 series that I'm probably going to be watching. They're actually both movies. And that is A Cell World Infinite Burst.
I haven't heard of it, sorry.
Okay, A Cell World. It's a pretty good anime.
I think that one has a prequel?
No, it doesn't.
No?
No, it's just the first series. It's very similar to Sword Art Online in certain respects, but it's slightly it's somewhat more of a mecha series, but not Gundam mecha, but yeah.
Gundam is a very unique mecha though.
I'm not, and normally I don't really like mecha series, but I think A Cell World's definitely the one that I like best.
I think
so. I'm hyped for that.
I haven't really watched too much mecha. I think I watched a bit of Gundam.
Yeah.
And I've watched a bit of no, actually no, I've only watched Gundam. Well, no, actually no, I watched what's the anime called? Code Geass? Code Geass.
I'll just put in elevator music while you're just trying to think of the name.
It turned into SAO there for a minute.
I'd get busted for copyright if I put that in. Well, no, we would. WIPN would. We don't want that.
We probably wouldn't.
Oh, yes,
We're
you would.
too small.
No. I mean, there are some channels I know that with only about 4 subscribers, and they got busted for copyright content for putting Sword Art Online music in their videos. So no, thank you. It's all. And the main reason for that though is because Japan's fair use laws are a lot different to those in the US, where YouTube is based, so bit of a grey zone there. But anyway, so I'm quite excited for A Cell World. Another thing I'm quite excited for is
you can't lead with Pokemon, so you have to do one other thing.
Okay, I'm quite excited for the next Sword Art Online movie.
Oh yeah, I've heard about that actually.
It seems really cool.
Have you seen the Factor of 7 Deadly Sins?
No.
There's a 2nd season of 7 Deadly Sins.
Oh, I still haven't seen the original series.
Really?
No, it's on my list though. Oh yeah, I guess while we're on this, should we talk about anime that we're hyped for, on our list? That we're planning on watching, just regular anime in general?
Quite a long list of things that I'm probably gonna watch.
Alright, what are you thinking?
like, of course I have D. Greyman, Berserk, I have, apparently there's the Danganronpa that's coming out.
Yep, which I'm
based off the second game and the third sort of spin-off game. What else is on there? You know, the usual suspects, but
yeah.
Other than that, there hasn't been too much of anime that's actually been worth mentioning or worth going to look for. You know?
Well, I've got quite a few anime on my list. Wait, just before I go on to mine, are there any ones? So Danganronpa, and also the upcoming Berserk are the ones from this season you're excited for, aren't they?
Yeah, I think D. Greyman is coming out during the next season.
It is, which is technically this season. So yeah, I think it should be pretty good.
No, I don't think D. Greyman's coming out
Oh no, not
during
D. Greyman,
this
but
season.
Berserk and Danganronpa are.
Nice.
Trigger Happy Havoc.
No, Trigger Happy Havoc has already come out. It's the next one in the line. I think it's Paradise Island. I think that's the next one in the line anyway.
Right. Well, in terms of anime from this upcoming season, I'm gonna give this anime a go called 91 Days, which is a
I think I've seen that one.
No, it's a new one.
No, I think I've seen
it,
the
right?
name as in for the releases and stuff.
Well, it's got a very unique art style, I think, which is quite good. It's basically, I think about it like this. It's a murder mystery anime.
Oh,
It's very similar to Erased in some respects, except it's not time travel or anything. But it's basically, by the looks of it, it takes place in the 1920s.
Yeah.
It should be interesting because I'm not really one for historical anime. But yeah, that's one I'm excited for.
No, because you like your ichis too much. And your harems.
Yep. Cue the flashback. I'll probably cue the
cue flashback.
Yep. Cue the audio.
Loves his harems.
Yep.
Likes the feels and his harems. If you watch one of Jamie's anime suggestions, it'll either be
SAO.
It'll either be a harem or it will be something to do with romance.
Well, it kind of has that.
Most of your animes are harems.
I honestly just realised that. That is a good point. Because I didn't realise that just now. Wow. That's for another time though.
Jamie likes his harems.
Yeah.
He loves his harems.
I wouldn't say that.
I would.
Harem anime, okay.
Yeah, Jamie. Literally.
And now we're back. Let's see.
Flashbacks. Ding, 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 ding.
They build up backstory.
Character development.
Another one I'm excited for is, I think it's an itchy one. Yeah, I know, facepalm. It's called why can I not read this? I can't pronounce it. Quillidia Code.
Quillidia Code?
It's an action, I think it's an ecchi anime. But it doesn't seem like your typical generic anime, ecchi, which you get. So I guess moving on to other things I'm excited for. In terms of other... Yeah.
Can't get enough of them.
Oh boy. In terms of other anime on my list, just in general, I'm currently in the middle of Utawari no Mono Itsuwari no Kamen.
That one I've heard before because you keep saying it's over and over again.
I know, it's pretty good, I'm not gonna lie, I'm enjoying it. Another itchy. Called Musaigan no Phantom.
Of course, another itchy.
Called Musaigan no Phantom World. I'm also planning on watching season 2 of Owari no Seraph.
Ooh.
Seraph of the End.
Yeah. Do that.
Well,
Watch it.
I'm gonna watch One Punch Man. I've only seen the first episode.
One Punch!
Bam. No, wait, do you remember that the ad for Exit Off Mold? Bam! And the dirt is gone. That ad sums up One Punch Man.
It does!
It honestly does. Oh, man. Let's see, just other ones in general are Roku no Yusha, Parasite the Maxim,
Berserk,
and a bunch of movies, pretty much.
I've been telling him to watch Berserk for ages now because I really enjoyed Berserk.
It's about 20 or so anime down my list. So I need to really get back into watching anime now that I think about it.
Yeah, but you also have to study.
Yep, that's a good point, because university's happened. Let's see, so I guess, is there anything, so now I guess that we've...
I guess I'll do my list.
Yep.
I guess I've done my list. I mean...
Really?
D. Grey Man, Berserk,
Yeah.
all those sort of things. I mean, have you seen the original D. Grey Man?
Nope.
Really?
Nope.
Well, you should probably have that somewhere on your list. It's a...
Oh yeah, I already do.
I feel it.
It's the last down on my list.
Of course it is.
Of course. Let's see, what else?
You know why it's there, guys?
Why?
It's not an Ichi.
Wow. I mean, Ichi anime are okay. I'm kind of slightly getting over them now. Because I'm finding out just how generic they are.
A lot of anime is generic though.
Oh, I guess in terms of other things that we're least hyped for, I guess, should we stay on that?
Yeah, we should stay on things that we aren't as hyped for as
and then
big
move
subjects
into...
that we
Yeah.
We're, as you can see, we're trying to stick away from the big subjects that you guys already know that we like.
Well, I guess they may know they will like them.
Well, I mean, we talk about them so often.
Pretty much.
It's a bit obvious.
And then we'll move on to the things that we are hyped, that we're really freaking hyped for.
Yeah.
In terms of manga that I'm planning to read,
Yeah.
there is a lot here. Spice and Wolf, pretty good anime. There's one called Unbalanced Triangle.
Unbalanced Triangle?
Yep. I'm gonna watch the manga version. I'm gonna watch the manga version of an ecchi anime called Monster
You're going
Musume.
to read.
Wow.
You're going to read manga,
Yes, I am.
not watch manga.
Sorry. Words. Do you remember Erased?
Yeah.
That anime I'm going to be watching. Yeah. Oh no, I'm going to be reading the manga for that.
Oh my god!
Because apparently,
I'm going to be watching the manga.
I'll be watching the manga. Yes, this is really freaking good.
This is how we manga, guys.
This is how we
Carpenter.
manga. Wow.
How do you manga?
I don't know.
Ask Jamie. He knows how to manga.
Yeah. So I'm gonna be reading the manga.
Oh my god, Jamie! Yes, Jamie. Just go with
Fun fact about Erased. The actual Japanese translation for Erased, Bokodake ga Naimachi, actually it doesn't actually translate to Erased, which makes sense because I read the title and I thought, yeah, that's far too long to say Erased. It actually translates to the town where I am from.
The town where I am from.
More weird anime names. First there's a run to pick up girls in a dungeon, then there is the Order of Rabbit, then there's problem children that come in from another world, and now the town where I am from.
I'm sorry, but it's problem children are coming from another world,
aren't they? Yeah.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
fucking anime, they don't even understand anymore, do they?
I know. In terms of other ones, One Piece.
One Piece, I've seen a bit of One Piece actually.
And honestly, sorry One Piece fans that are gonna get butthurt from this. The anime's shit, go read the manga.
The manga is so long though, it's like...
I know, I'm only 4 chapters in, haven't read it in 3 months. No, actually I haven't read it since we did tourism last year.
Oh my god, really?
So I haven't read it since December. That's how long I haven't read manga for, but I'm gonna definitely get back into it. There's another no, it's not an ecchi anime, but there's just this
You can hear the disappointment in my voice.
There's one called My Balls.
That's itchy.
Yeah, it is, I think. Anyway, moving on. I'm also gonna
ignore that.
I'm definitely gonna be reading the Blue Exorcist manga rather than the actual anime.
I saw the anime, it wasn't too bad. I am interested in reading the manga.
Apparently, from what I've been reading, reviews at least, like non-spoiler reviews. Apparently, the manga is 10 times better than the anime. So
usually the manga is 10 times better than the anime.
Because that's what
it
it's
takes a
based
different
off.
storyline.
So I guess with that, really, should we move on to things that we are hyped for, like really hyped for now?
Should we?
Yes, I think we should, because I've pretty much gone through my list of things I'm not so hyped for now. So what are you like really super hyped for? Wait, Persona.
Wait, Persona.
So basically, explain like why you're so hyped for Persona 5.
Okay. So as you know, I'm a big Persona fan,
No,
and if
yeah.
you don't, now you do. I'm a big Persona fan. I've seen Persona 1, Persona 2, Persona 3, and Persona. They finally sent him to the league.
Yep. Okay, and we are back. So, pretty much what happened is, we just watched the preview for the Pokemon XY&Z League. Now, Pokemon XY&Z has just been far better than normal XY because of Ash Greninja, that thing you saw in the preview. Pretty much what it is. Now, you don't really know about this, do you?
I haven't really been keeping up with Pokemon.
Okay. So pretty much what it is it's very similar to Mega Evolution, except Ash doesn't need the Mega Stone. Everyone's been dubbing it as Synchro Evolution.
Synchro?
Yes, because their bond. Because what happens is similarly to Mega Evolution, their bond synchronizes and their alternative form comes out. However, Ash Greninja is far more powerful than any Mega. It's pretty much surpassed any Mega, and he even almost beat the champion. If it were for Team Rocket interrupting, he would have beaten him.
Team Rocket.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I love them.
The interrupters of the of battles.
Oh man. So he has to reverse?
Pretty much. Well, yeah, reverse.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he'll just have to reverse and win again.
Yeah, it's pretty much. Yeah, basically.
Or lose and then learn an important lesson about life.
That's actually what they did.
Really?
I guarantee you, go back, watch the Pokemon XY&Z anime. They actually do it, and it's hype. It's dark. This series is like the darkest it's been in quite a long time. But that's what makes it really good. Like, that's what's making it one of my favorite anime at the moment.
I think they finally stepped up Team Rocket as well.
They did. Well, best wishes
I think
they did.
the closest Team Rocket has been to killing Ash and Pikachu was the first and original episode.
Yeah.
And they were very strong.
Yes, they were.
And which is why people have a fan theory about Ash is actually just in a coma. But it's like, it doesn't make very much sense to have this much detail in the coma.
I think it's just because that multicolored Ho-Oh restoring it, and because it has the power to restore and to store up internal happiness.
Yeah.
I think that's why Ash doesn't age.
Well, that's another fan theory too, isn't it?
It is. So anyway, yeah, I'm quite hyped for Pokemon XY&Z. The league
I can see kind of why. I mean, it looks really good.
The animation looks amazing.
Yeah.
But it's way stepped up compared to what
the
others.
originals and stuff. I think I like the originals a lot though, because it had that sort of
Originals are good in my opinion.
detailed feel
Yeah.
that they lost through CGI.
Although in my opinion, yeah, I think Best Wishes kind of screwed, or Best Wishes definitely, or Pokemon Black and White definitely screwed up the Pokemon series. Oh, the annoying dubbing, the annoying characters, annoying animation, and everything. But I mean, with XY's just stepped it up so much better. Because the animation's a lot better than it is now, and they're fully developing the characters, fully fleshing them out far more than they have been. In case of insanity, that animation. Yeah, everything's just far much better. They're hyping it up so much more, and it's just gone a lot
That's
better.
because they want to really make Pokemon a staple in people's lives again, like it was back in the day. Kids used to do everything Pokemon back in the day. Pokemon was the thing to have.
It really was.
It was a thing that everyone grew up with, and that's what they want to try and do again.
Well, they've definitely done that in the series, because that opening was amazing.
It's a fairly good opening, but it ruins a lot of stuff for the anime.
Yeah, it does, but it also
it does get you hyped a bit, but it really shouldn't show you that much.
Yeah.
In anime, when you're watching openings and they ruin that much, you sort of sometimes skip them.
Yeah.
I usually skip anime openings like that because I really don't want the story ruined.
So yeah, I guess with that Pokemon anime being over, Pokemon Sun and Moon isn't.
Which you'll have to
is
pause the
other thing.
recording for, and then
Fun?
you'll have to pause the recording again.
Yep. So have you actually seen anything for that?
No, not really.
Okay, I'll show you. Yeah, so we'll be right back.
So, kiddies, what have we learnt today?
We've learned that Pokemon Sun and Moon. Well, actually, what do you think of Pokemon Sun and Moon?
It looks really interesting. I mean, it reminds me of X and Y, but it's just Hawaiian region.
Yeah, I mean, same with Jen.
They should bring it down to New Zealand.
Okay, I don't want to spoil too much. There may be a WIPN video. There may be a WIPN video where I've got an idea for a cool series I want to do for WIPN.
Freaking normal type Kiwi.
Or normal and flying type. It's the next Doduo. The flightless bird Pokemon.
Though.
I know, the flightless bird Pokemon. Doduo and Dodrio.
It has. Oh, Dodrio!
Dodrio.
I remember that one.
Yeah, it's the bird with the 3 necks.
Yeah. And
Bird.
it's normal, but it's really freaking OP.
I know, that's weak as hell. It's very frail.
It's very frail, but it's like OP. It's nice. It's a glass cannon.
So yeah, it was Pokemon Sun and Moon. I'm very hyped for it. I cannot wait to get this. I know for a fact I'm gonna be getting Moon now.
Moon.
Yep. Oh no, not Moon. Sun.
Sun.
Yep.
You just really like the
lion
sun?
Pokemon. Yeah.
I like the factor that he's psychic and
Fearance. Oh yes. Psychic Seal. It's not. Yeah. It's not actually. I'm just trying to think. Is there any one? No, there isn't really any Psychic Steel Pokemon they've ever had, so I think it's going to be a very unique typing.
They have gone very unique with their typing though, haven't they?
They've
gone real steel this year.
Yeah, they've also, the one problem I have with the Moon, Legendary Lunala, is that it's Psychic Ghost, which means basically a Dark type move will KO it.
Yeah.
Instantly, so I don't think that we want that.
Well, I mean, you can always just switch that out, you know.
That's a good point. Also, in terms of the starters, who would you pick?
I've always gone with Fire for my starting.
Oh yeah, so you'll be going with Litten, I'm guessing. The Fire Cat.
Friggin' Fire Cat.
Yeah, I know. It's gonna be, apparently according to the leaked typings, it may, at this stage, be a Fire Ground. So, double weak to,
I think they're doing double for both.
They are.
All of them.
I think. Now, this is interesting.
Well, ground against water flying is basically ineffective, which is probably what they'll do. They'll do the opposite's being very ineffective.
The Seal Pokemon, not the Seal. I think it's the Seal. Popular, which I'm going to be picking. That's going to be a water flying type. No, not water flying. Water fighting. Now, this is how I've already figured it out, right?
Fighting type.
Yeah, water fighting.
type.
Water fighting. I mean, it's not the first time they've done it. Blaziken, fire and fighting.
Yeah, but that was OP.
Yeah, I know. Infernape, Chimchar, and there was a... Holly. The cat has interrupted the podcast, ladies and gentlemen.
Kitty cat! Okay, you come.
Okay. She wants to go outside. She always does that. Finding people. Okay, I'll give you food. Okay, back to the podcast. I think in terms of Pokemon Sun and... Well, anyway, yeah. Back to the typings, right? This is how I figured it out. Rowlet, the grass and flying, is going to have an advantage over... not over Lunala. Will have an advantage over Popplio, because grass is super effective against water and flying is super effective against fighting.
Yeah.
But at the same time, Litten is going to be super effective. Is going to be weak to Popplio, but Litten will be good against
If
Rowlet.
Litten has ground type moves, Litten will be fucking useless against the grass type.
Yeah, because fire flying
so they
types are
can't
immune.
make him ground because he'll be useless. No one will pick him.
Yeah.
They'll probably give fighting to Litten.
No, I don't know if they do, which I really hope not. The community is just gonna go, nope.
Why?
Because we've had far too many firefighting types for starters. It's just gotten old. People hate it. We've had 3 in a row. The Universe starter, well, the Hoenn starter, Torchic, Blaziken, Chimchar, Infernape, and Hoenn, and then in Unova, Pokemon Black and White, Pignite, and then Emboar.
Well,
Three.
The most recent one is also fire type fighting, isn't he? Because he's really gross and weird.
Well,
so if he doesn't go fighting, then
oh no, the latest fighting type starter in.
They'll probably do it though.
Yeah, no, I don't think so.
I reckon.
I think they'll go with the water fighting, in my opinion, which will be interesting.
Then the Litten will be useless, and no one will pick
Pretty
Litten.
much. Although people are just going to pick it anyway, I guarantee you. I'm also quite excited, in terms of the team I'm going to be using, I'm going to wait until the other Pokemon get thing. But I can't have an idea about who I want on my team. Like, I have pick a pick, that the flying type one on my team.
You'll probably come across a bunch of interesting
You will. There's
Pokemon
also,
because it's based on Fiji, so
no, Hawaii.
Hawaii, Fiji, Hawaii.
Fiji. No, not Hawaii. Not Fiji, Hawaii. It's gonna be. I mean, it's called the Alola region for a reason.
Yeah. Maybe they should have just added us in there. I mean, come on.
Pretty much. And they could have.
They could have. They could have easily added New Zealand in there. But then they would have had a lot more time to have to develop Pokemon. But they would have had a lot more to choose from.
That video will be coming here in WIPN, guys. Don't worry. Yeah, if there was a Pokemon region based in New Zealand, I'm going to be doing that.
They probably won't be though.
It'll
be Australia.
Probably. They'll eventually do one in New Zealand.
They'll probably have to eventually.
They will.
They'll probably have to start like making up countries.
Probably. Well.
I mean, it is a fictional universe based off our own.
And actually, the whole Pokemon, the reason why they're doing countries now is like, well, the thing with, what was I gonna say? How do I word this? Oh yeah, the thing with Pokemon and regions is they have regions based off certain areas. So for example, the whole Unova region is just based off the US state of New York.
Oh yeah?
Whereas this one's just based off Hawaii. Whereas 6th Gen and Carlos, that was based off France.
Oh yeah.
And then, but the first 4, Kanto, Johto, Hoenn, and Sinnoh, they were all based off regions in Japan.
Oh yeah.
So for example, I think it's, yeah, there's like an actual Kanto sort of region, like based off like Tokyo and everything.
Oh yeah.
And that was for Gen 1, Gen 2, Johto, that's like for, I think, Osaka. I think.
Probably doesn't matter
too
much.
Yeah, then Kyoto, I think.
Which is why they all sort of look the same, feel the same.
Yes, those 4 regions. But anyway, I guess that's pretty much all I'm hyped for. Tokyo Ghoul is something else I'm hyped for, but that's for the next podcast that we're going to be doing today.
Tokyo Ghoul, man.
Season 3. I can't wait for it.
I haven't seen anything for the season 3 of Tokyo
I don't know.
Ghoul.
It's going to be coming out sometime soon, I guess. It hasn't been anything on it. I just want to speculate on it.
Yeah, I haven't really heard. Maybe we should just do that now and do a speculation. Speculation.
For next podcast, I guess. We might as well, honestly. I mean, we're a good 40 minutes or so into this podcast, so...
Yeah.
I guess with that, guys, should we just end it there?
Yeah, we just ended it there.
Might as well. So with that being said, guys, that concludes this podcast. Be sure to, if you enjoyed, if you're listening to this on SoundCloud, feel free to go subscribe on our YouTube channel, or if you're listening to this on YouTube, feel free to subscribe here on as well.
Leave a comment down in the comment section, and that's about it. Because we're not going to ask you to leave a like. We're not going to ask you to do anything else.
Do it.
Because we're not that sort of channel.
Nope.
We're here to talk to you.
Yep.
We're like the random ghost people of South America. I don't know.
What?
I don't know.
That was really weird, but I guess we'll just end it there.
I've been watching too much Crocodile WTF.
Yeah.
Cough, cough, totally not sponsored, cough.
Yeah, no, we're not sponsored at all.
No.
We're too small for that. Yeah.
No, we're not. We have 2 people watching this video. Thanks for watching. That is all, guys.
See you guys next time. Feel free to subscribe for more content. Check out both of our channels. And I guess with that, have a good day. See ya.